Live. JJ Moser. Live. Come on. Yeah, Bruins are dead. Make sure to like the stream. Like the stream. Hey, I am streaming OT of TV. Possibly at the same time. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Mark, you took Jake Malsuk to score the OT winner. Probably a really bad pick. Game of the year? I don't know if it's game of the year, but it's up there. It's terrific. Series of the year. Series of the decade, they're saying. I should call Brandon and make sure he's awake. That's actually a really good call. In the words of Ben Mintz, that's good content. Okay, let's call Brandon. You think he'll answer? Last call I had with Brandon was December 4th. Let's see. Voicemail. He sent me a voicemail. Or he's asleep. I don't know. Or he's with his family, which I didn't even consider when you guys made me call him. Okay, closing the chat so I don't get overtime spoiled. This DraftKings Grand Slam promo. Very good promo. Ben Mintz will probably win it within the next 2 weeks. I took Bo Naylor because that ballpark the A's play at is a joke. I just figured maybe it's a high-scoring game. Bo Naylor shouldn't be picked much. Picked them 3 hours later. Found out he's hitting 118 with that one homer on the season. Guards already had bases loaded. He did not get up because he's hitting eighth. Fair. So his first at bat will not have a chance to Grand Slam. That's okay. Great promo, though. Thanks our friends at DraftKings Sportsbook. No big deal. People forget, I just got back from Louisville today. People forget that. Oh, Demidov. Vasilevsky's playing his best postseason game in a few years, too. You could argue it's the best game he's played since he's raised the cup for a second time. He's on it today. I mean, Dobesh is on it, too. Everyone in this game is on it. Everyone's played so well. There's been like 8, 9, 10 posts hit. The crowd is incredible, as always. I mean, it's great to have this series in the first round. It's also just it's tough, man. Like both these teams are legitimate. I don't know if Tampa could win the cup. I feel like they're more than good enough, but we did talk about maybe they're getting close to an expiration date. Montreal's a cup contender. Like these two teams are so good, man. I just want to make sure. So this would have been 1 through 8 would have been Montreal versus Boston, Tampa Bay versus Ottawa. Yeah, it would have been a conference final matchup. I just wanted to make sure I was right when I said that. You want 2 game 7s? I gotta be honest, I don't think we're gonna get 1 game 7 in this round. I think Montreal wins. Well, this is how I felt going into the games tonight was Montreal, Buffalo, Vegas.
Oh, we hit him.
But I got everyone on the earth saying Vegas is going to win the series in 7, which you guys saw why I was tripping so much last game, Vegas game 5, like wanting to win so badly because I couldn't get game 7. They had it on the schedule, game 7 to be on Monday. That's when that DraftKings golf cart stream begins. I was not going to be able to watch a potential game 7. Thank goodness it got moved to Sunday, or like the app, the schedules were always wrong having it on Monday. I don't know what happened there. I just randomly looked 2 days ago. Oh, now it's on Sunday. That's neat. But I don't want game 7. The plan still go close us out on 6. And why? We got Montreal Tampa before I start doing the Vegas stuff. Jake Getzel couldn't catch that. So Vasilevsky, make me a steak and cheese. People forget that commercial. What a great commercial. People also don't. People are saying I made a bad Phineas and Ferb reference on Mostly a Day. No, I didn't. I made a great one. I said 101 days of summer vacation. And people are saying, no, it's 104. No, it's 101 this year. This year's 101 days of summer vacation. If it was 104, I'd have said that. It's still an ode to Phineas Verb. Hi, Stats Boy. Vegas wins tonight. Yeah, you get Stats Boy. I need to know who Anson is picking for overtime in Montreal, Tampa. Ace here. It's the worst part of not having TNT games is I don't get no Ace's overtime picks. Ace is on a heater right now. Just like not his picks, just he's on a content heater. What was what odds was game 5 0-0? Nick Paul. Wait till you see Jake Evans get a look off. You just wait. I thought about Brendan Gallagher, OT winner. He just didn't play enough, which is valid. All right. We will see you in Boston next year because they're not going to Cabo. So I just decided that. Mm-hmm. It was always Sabres in 6. We got a tweet. Why can't I like autocorrection know what I'm saying? Hockey town. See, and this is why I want Montreal to get this one right now in 6 games. Zone would be sensational. This is why it's a win-win. That's why it's a win-win as a hockey fan. I want to secure Montreal Buffalo. We deserve that so much. That's the series. That is a signature series. Tampa Bay Montreal's been excellent. Montreal Buffalo. Oh, Montreal Buffalo could put the sport on the moon. That's what it could do. Youpie. 101. Hit it for Philly. Yeah, that was a good hit. Cole, Lane, Kucherov, Gensel, Diastus, Youpie. Dude, he also picked yeah, we do gotta finish on that. He also picked Line A, which was shocking. You just gotta power through, man. Work is an incredible thing, no?
4, man.
It doesn't matter how much you gotta work. You gotta think of this. Every night there's millions around the world that go to bed wishing they were you. What do you think about that, playa? Oh my gosh, the Montreal power play. It's over. It's over. The Montreal power play's getting a look in overtime. It's over. What odds are they going to go to? Like minus 220? Minus 145? That's it? Dude, this is over. See, I'm not like going to say, I don't know, like I saw live and like, yeah, probably a trip. It's tough when it's 1,000 feet away from your net and everything, but like, I would like this series decided 5-on-5, you know, but that call's not surprising. Oh yeah. Oh, Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky still doesn't have a point since the hat trick OTGWG in game 1. Thought that would have done it. What if it's just Demidov? What if it's just Demidov? The next Kucherov with Nikita in the box. This place is gonna go bonkers if they get it here. 1 for 12 at home this series. Pretty insane. Also not as delayed on ESPN feeds as I am on TNT, so that's nice. Nice to have you here too, Stats Boy. Demidov. Cole. Hello to Suzuki. Let him cook. Hudson moving up. Big save. Demidov just go to Hudson. Hudson rip again? No. It's bounced up on Suzuki.
Naylor got a hit and he's feeling it.
Single? Well, that's probably his one hit for the game. I don't even like. That's not a bad power play either. Like Slavkovsky had a look. Hudson had a look. There's 2 of them, and then the puck rolled up on Suzuki, who could have had a really good look. Stick left from Doc on the back check. Oh my gosh, Kucherov out the box. Dobesh. Dobesh.
Nails.
Oh my gosh. Good evening, Seaweezy. Dude. Oh. Dude, this game is so good. Of course, Czech goalies have been good this playoffs. They all look up to Malasek. We got 10 minutes till Vegas. Oh my God. If Vegas wasn't on deck in 10 minutes, I'd want Tampa and Montreal to go 5. Overtimes, not 5 periods. Come on, guys. Get back on side, Dunno. I could really just see it being this Dano Evans Anderson line. Something just greasy in front if Vasilevsky extends too much and gives up a bit of a rebound.
To the chatter that asked, yeah, I do have ice cream tonight. Got more Ben and Jerry's, no big deal.
Cameraman doesn't know where to go, bro. I love Texier, man. If we had Texier in Vegas and we unlocked them like Montreal did, I think about it every night. Hagel gonna get a look. That's game, yeah. What a first initial save by Dobesh. Game 7. Oh, good for Tampa. Good for the sport. Good for the sport. But is John Gruden going to go to the game? Could Tampa lose another one at home? And now it's just Vegas. Standalone game. I hate that I have to try and spell his name. Nobody picked him. That initial save was so good. And then whiffed on the second try and then still gets the third. What a game, dude. Oh, I missed this. Benson got McAvoy with a slew foot, and McAvoy away. Oh, that's baseball. That rocks. What a hockey game, bro. Good for Casey. You know, I want Montreal to win 2. I think for Tampa, I would have picked like point. You can't like what these poor. Oh, I wish Game 7 was in Montreal too. Oh, that poor kid. He doesn't even know what the. Oh, that guy. That looks like Brandon Walker if he was French in 15 years. It does. It does. Good for the Sabies. Can someone put this clip out of the OTGWG? If you got hey Bush superfan, if you got a chance to go to Game 7, I think you make it happen. No, just if you got the opportunity, even if you're a Panthers fan, I think you let it roll. I mean, you just want to watch good hockey. Come on, let me tweet. All right, let's let that be the only game 7 in round 1. Yeah, I have to tweet that too. Cookie Monster's upset. Now I feel bad for Montreal, especially because Cookie Monster lost. It's just so that's now 9 wins and 12 tries. Okay, 9. No winner for hashtag Blutman OT World. John shocks the galaxy. You guys are now 9 of 12. That initials, I can't get over the initial save. ESPN. Yeah, let me throw ESPN on the screen. Let me just yeah. I think we'll put ESPN on. Is Scott the game? Oh shoot, you're right. Who's scoring first goal for Vegas? Who's scoring first goal for Vegas? Who's scoring first goal for Vegas? Who's scoring first goal for Vegas?
Earl.
I could be. I was gonna say I could be getting too cute with this. I am getting too cute with this. Cole Smith. Bad game for fourth line in game 5, but they got going overtime in double OT. Maybe see something good from them tonight. Remember when we win? We beat Dallas 6-0 in a that was in a game 6. Absolutely shut them down, silenced that building. Depth showed up so big in those spots. Guys felt so good going into that game. I feel we're pretty. I don't know the numbers on it though. I feel like we're pretty good in like closing game 6s for the most part. I know we the San Jose one we all know. We go out there and we just say, "Hey man." We just say, "Hey man, you had the opportunity to close this series out. You weren't able to hold us off the board as we force overtime back-to-back games. Scrape and claw our way back. We took your soul like a ginge, and now we end you in a dominant game 6 fashion. We just gotta come out logical." Like this to me just feels like one of those spots where we drop our nuts on the table, we get out there with a pretty convincing victory, and we're on to Anaheim. That's what I feel like we'll see. You said that I watched the horses today. I only watched the lovely gray race. I don't care about any of it. I only care about Boss Man's horse. Then we met Rapoli yesterday. He's a nice, interesting, funny guy. I thought his horse won at first. Not at all. I don't know why I thought that was his horse. I don't know nothing about horse racing. Our horse was not up to standards, though, it appears. I'm feeling itchy too.
Did you?
There were people that kept telling us in Louisville, me and Rico, the grays aren't good. Why would he take grays? The only old people like grays. I don't know. I don't know anything about the horses, bro. I get in there to the Louisville airport yesterday. Ugh, just met with the loudest noise of live music. It was brutal. So many people walking around with their crazy hats. I don't like the hats. They put their hats in like massive bags too with zippers and stuff. Ugh. Not my scene at all. The only horse I care about are Dave's horses because I'm a company man. The rest of it, I do not care.
I was gonna say, did you see any cool hats?
I think all the hats are terrible. I saw some of the worst dressed people I've ever seen. I could say that.
Austin was looking spiffy. Bossman was looking spiffy.
Like, whatever. Some they just dress so poorly.
Elegant, classical.
And I'd like to say this. I made sure not to go live for a competing stream.
Jerry should.
Still?
No, he's on Twitch doing gaming, so.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. That's baseball. That's baseball. That's baseball. That's baseball. Baseball. Be on it tonight, COD. Oh, Spring Howden. I thought about Howden first. Are we itchy?
Oh.
Good feed, too. Nice little passing play. Of course, Vanna crushed it. Hello, pick 6, Alyssa. That guy's drinking beer. Salt Lake City, bro. Stone the Howden, the Stone the Marner. Ducks are good. I already said I'd rather, if we get to the second round, I've already said I was rooting for Edmonton that series. Once McDavid got hurt, I would so much rather play Edmonton. I still think we could beat Anaheim. We should beat Anaheim. But if you give me the choice, I would rather play McDavid on a bad ankle with a terribly constructed roster. And how much hockey they played over the last 3 years. Good for them. Like, good for the Oil, though, that they even made it out the West 2 straight years with that, with the roster casualty that they've been. Oh, Darnell Nurse, bruh. Them and Dallas had terrible deadlines too. What if you did something, Tomash? Yeah, a big play last game though. Help out Pavel. I mean, we got people forget. I was.
Oh, good pass.
Oh, the puck got loose. That's what I was just gonna say. Was people forget Kolasar? We were calling Keegan Gretzky in that 6-0 Dallas win. I believe it was him and Brett Howden had a nasty little, or was it Carey? It was one of the two. It was Carey. It had a nasty little give and go. Yeah, just rip it. Ah, the fourth line, man.
In the grit and grind.
Oh, that's such a bad pass.
That was really bad.
What was I gonna say? Or what was it? Oh yeah, people forget the timeline I was given like 3 months ago for William Carlson looks like a dot. Second round. All right, back it had the no contact last practice, had the no contact jersey last practice, had a regular jersey today. Skating, finishing up his rehab. People are saying late second round he would be there. McCrimmon 14 days ago said we'd have to go really deep for him to play. I know Kelly McCrimmon. I think that's a bluff. I think Carlson's back middle of the second round, which would be massive. Who draws out the lineup? It has to be 55. But we'll see. And we just become such a better team if Williams out there. Holy moly. Eichel time. Nope. That's, yeah. That's a clear penalty.
Double whammy.
That's
That's
a really bad. My waffle team, apparently it's poutine. It's the Hurricanes. Yeah, that was a really bad shift for Michael. Just trying to do too much, gets doubled. Just had to get rid of the puck earlier, then Schmaltz shake and bake some dog walk. I call him Barbashev.
Yeah, I think they messed up.
And they both might penalize him.
What they call Slash?
Hook. I thought it was a hook. I thought it was Eichel's stick, but
I thought it
they
was
didn't.
Eichel and Hook, and that's why I thought, oh, maybe they just were like Barbashev Slash.
Wasn't looking at Barbashev on replay. I'd rather have Barbashev in the box.
Yeah.
That's baseball. I feel like every hockey player is not single. I know that many are, but the amount of wives and girlfriends that are in those
wags.
pictures, the wags, there's like 90 of them on a team.
I feel like baseball and hockey. So many. Man.
Yeah, nice play, Keller. Get that in deep. We good, player.
Oh.
Thank you for not just ripping at Gunther.
Yeah, we would have been on interference watch there.
No, like I understand people are gonna rip on Marner and everything. I get it, but nobody likes to talk about defensive stick and how good of a defensive player guys are when they're struggling offensively. I'm not really worried about Mitch at all yet. I was trying to say it all year. He hasn't been a top 500 issue in the organization.
He's been good defensively.
Well, nobody wanted to talk about him setting up. Yeah, like he had a great play. Biz pointed out he had a great play on Dorofeev's game tire where Theodore moves it to him and the Utah skater overcommits coming back to Mitch with this stick in this way because he's assuming he wants to play it on the wall and move up there, and Mitch knows that ahead of time, and Mitch gets the puck and just passes it right back to Theodore. It's a nice crisp pass, and in real time, oh my, the snap on that pass was filthy. Helps spring it. No, like nobody gave him credit for the forecheck and the great play of Sab Howden a few games ago. I don't know. It's weird. Levy was even surprised he got an assist.
Levy was so weird with that.
Nice to have Wischusen back on the call too.
Don't be afraid to add an emoji in the group chat. You know? Started a trend.
No, I'm not worried about having Torts as a coach. I don't know if Torts is the coach next year. If we win, hypothetical, just hypothetical, if we win the Stanley Cup, I think Torts will be back. I'm not so sure. We could win the West, lose in the Cup final. I'm not so sure Torts is coming back. He has made it very, very, very clear whether it's true or not. He's guidance counselor. I'd love to know. I mean, Sinbin doesn't know either. Granger doesn't know either. These reporters don't know. They can't really tell if it's legit or not that this guy, like, if what he's saying is true. We don't know. I don't know. Nice. Like the stream, like the stream. LeBronto. Let's bump the stream, bump the stream. The water situation's good. I got this, I got another half bottle, and then I got, I think, 2 or 3 in the fridge. We're good.
A Twipple?
Eric Johnson's suit.
Good suit, little bias.
Has there been a Grand Slam today? I still don't think there's been a Grand Slam. There's been a few 3-run homers. I feel like everyone took Murakami. Back to hockey. That's baseball. That was our last baseball segment.
Was Murakami's homer Grand Slam? I saw you.
Oh, 3. I thought about picking him, and I was like, nope, everyone will. Yeah, Tomasz. Yeah. Hockey is love. Hockey is positive. Turtle. I couldn't spring him.
Oh no.
Moniac's on my fantasy baseball basketball team. No big deal. Hey James, hope you're well. Also, people forget this. I have Kyle Harrison at 7% owned in the entirety of the best ball competition. I can't believe people aren't. I'm not even a baseball guy anymore, and I'm one of 7% who is smart enough to say, hey, the Brewers traded for this pitcher in the offseason. Yeah, he's just going to be a demon. A former, legitimate prospect. Wasn't Kyle Harrison in the Devers trade too? Be smart, guys. That was such an easy pick. It was like 220th pick in the whole thing. Do I really think the Hurricanes are boring? No, I just think they're fraudulent. I think boring is Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Game 6. I think the series could be. I thought the Ottawa series was entertaining. I know it's a sweep and everything. I thought there were 4 pretty good games. Weren't the best games or anything, but they were good. They were close, tight, no room to skate. That's what Carolina wants. I thought Ottawa was going to be able to skate a little more freely. Anderson played well. Olmark played well. I just think that I didn't see enough from Carolina to be like, yeah, this team's any different than the last few teams that have flamed out in the postseason. And they'll probably beat Philly and get back to the Eastern Conference Final, and that's help. Nice with this playoff format. I mean, Vegas could be in a similar situation with how weak the Pacific is. That's just how it goes. Format stinks, but what can you do? It's benefiting you and I. As my problem with Carolina is Stankoven is a menace. Dallas made a mistake giving him up. They tried to make the Miko trade work without Stankoven. And when Carolina's front office is pretty much demanding Stankoven, you got to know, okay, probably better judgment, probably shouldn't get rid of that guy. With the I just don't like Brendamore's offensive system in the postseason. That's my continuation of why I don't think Carolina is legit. Polsky's good. He's smart, intelligent, knows what he's doing. They build a good team. I just don't like the stylistic way of their offense in the playoffs. It's too much shot quantity, not enough quality. That's why I'm still not bought in after sweeping Ottawa, because it felt like more of the same of what I've seen the last few years. Just the one guy that could change it is Stankoven. But the Svechnikov line didn't do anything in that series. Nikishin got popped too. I love Nikishin. All right, that was good hockey talk. Do I think Carolina can make the finals? No, I know he's back. I was just thinking back to it. My dude got popped. I'm a big Nikishin guy. I was really hoping we could finagle a Hurdle Nikishin trade in the offseason, this last offseason, and figure out other pieces to make it work. I don't know. I still look at the East and I think the top two to me is Buffalo and Montreal. I just think the winner of the Atlantic, whoever comes out the Atlantic, whether it's Buffalo, Montreal, or Tampa, I feel like that team gets the cup. But that's also how I felt like a month ago when we started this whole postseason, and maybe I'm just stubborn with it. I'm not a Hurdle hater. I'm not a hater. He hasn't scored in what, 26 straight games?
He's been bad.
I knew, like, I'm big on asset management, and loyalty is great and all in sports to an extent, but you want to win and compete and and it's like, hey, I didn't see enough from Tomas Hurdle in the Golden Knights uniform last season to say this guy warrants being here for another run. Like, his stick wasn't hot last year either. But he's supposed to be he's supposed to be our second best goal scorer. It's supposed to be him and Pavel. And like, I just realized the guy's getting older and the play is getting lessen and lessen. And he had played pretty solid until this stretch the last few months is repulsive, and you're paying him a good amount of money. And I'm looking at it like, man, there was that rumor that Carolina was interested in him. And I'm just thinking, dude, if we could put Nikishin with his size on the back end, and that's essentially the Pietrangelo replacement instead of Korczak hasn't worked out. I loved Korczak. I still do. Hopefully he figures it out. But it's like, yeah, if I could send Hurdle and a Little to go and get Nikishin, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Imagine if this defense core had Nikishin. Still probably end up adding Rasmus too. I thank you, Kyle. I also really wanted I was talking to the Chicklets guys about before the season. I think when I was with Biz in Vegas, actually, for the season opener, he was asking me, who do you want to add at the deadline? I told him, if the Flyers don't figure it out again, bring me Owen Tippett. Then Tippett goes on, has a great year. Tippett would have fit in seamlessly. Okay, back though. We got 8 minutes. I want us to get 1-0 at the end. One would be cool. Yeah, the value's gone.
Oh, what a sad. When did you score 6 goals?
We'll see if Utah get possession, put a shift together here. Defensive zone draw, though, won by Eichel. Tap by Maria. Backhands a pass to the half wall. Turn it over to Marchand. He clears, and let's look at change 4 of the 5 skaters. 4 Vegas into the bench. Marchand will be the last. Fields.
Yeah, Barbashev. That's just too unselfish, Mox just gotta put that in net, man. Maybe it's a POP, but you gotta take that. Yeah, Kyle. I hate that camera. We do too much with the camera stuff. Like, what was the point of the zoom in on Barbashev when he was entering the offensive zone?
All night long to start this first period. Made some good saves to give Utah some confidence. He's played the most hockey of any goaltender in the NHL this season. Number 1 in starts, number 1 in games played, number 2 in wins behind only Andrei Vasilevsky.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that too, Veggie. That's the old Hellebuck way of things. Too much tax on the body, seen too many pucks, wear and tear. Gets you down in the postseason. That's what happens to Hellebuck every year. Imagine if we trade for Hellebuck. Just thinking out loud. Oh, Bob. Nice Sergachev. Nice, Carter. Mock. What are you doing, Mock?
They know the puck is going to come there, and they all get back. And Hart makes the first save. But then look, you see 5 Vegas Golden Knights in that picture. That's what they want to do. They want to take away the interior, make sure your goalie makes the first save, and finish second and third looks after. Good coverage by Vegas on the back pressure. Plays the draw.
Terrible camera angle. I just don't. The alternate camera angles thing will always just shock me because nobody likes it. Like, nobody sees an alternate angle. Actually, I'm wrong. There's one guy, Carson.
They're gonna say Jack G.
No,
Jack G too.
There's 2 guys, Jack Gira and Carson, who works on Wake Up Barstool. Carson, like, we were watching, I forget what game with them, and he was just losing his mind over the camera changes. It was like, oh yeah, they switched this one. This one's FX, whatever. This one, I don't language I didn't understand. It was English, but I didn't get
He's
it.
done so many live events. His perspective on it was very interesting. Like,
Yeah.
People, he knew like everything. It was funny when we were watching the college.
Fresca? No.
Games, they made a mistake. We called it out like right before.
That's what it was college basketball. That's what it was. The cameras. Yeah, I remember it was the screen coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever had Fresca. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm good. How are you? But we're focused on hockey. Is a Connor blog? No. I see Olivia Rodrigo blog. I click. I see if it's Connor Griffin. Every single time.
Rodrigo, FC Barcelona, the jersey. West Ham,
Yup, it's series.
End of the day,
Hmm.
do it again.
And series like this make you better in the long run. This is tough seeing the Utah crowd actually know how to stand and use a rally towel. Battle towel. I can't get over how bad game 2 and 5 home crowds were.
Oh, I thought I was gonna hit on Howden's shoulder.
I was picking around for info, being the journalist I am, and it was what nice.
Rip it. Ah,
Brett Howden,
Redman.
Breadman stays getting paid. I thought about Howden first goal too, and was like, don't get cute with it. He's been scoring too many big goals.
I want the Smith over.
Breadman gets paid. Yes, sir. That's what he does. What if this? I want to see a replay on this. Was this intentional for Marner to go off the boards? Nah, that was a shot. That feels like a shot from Marner and works as an excellent pass. Where the haters at about Mitchie, though? Heck yeah. All Brett Allen does. This guy just scores so many big goals in the playoffs. Dallas OT winner, Utah OT winner, Minnesota OT winner. Big goal against Utah in this series. That wasn't the OT winner, Wago Rasmus. The goal to open it here. Feel like he had a big moment in the Winnipeg series in 2023, maybe. Had another one against Dallas. Just a big game player. He genuinely, arguably, not arguably, he's a top 3 clutchest player in the franchise. Crazy. You could argue he is the most clutch player.
Marshy be top 3.
And it would probably be.
Marshy,
I would say
No, I'm not saying order.
I'm trying to. The ones that come to mind are Marchessault. The ones that come to mind are Marchessault, Theodore, Howden, Stone, and Aiden Hill.
Yeah.
I give credit to Aiden.
Yeah. That last year was a little stain on
If we could have been Carlson too. If we could have been Tuck guys for life. It doesn't work that way. What was the other thing I was saying? The tickets, the atmosphere. So I was picking around about it on Ice Journalist, and people say I don't have sources. People say I only tweet sources off Reddit, blah 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 blah. 24/7. The message boards that I use Reddit 24/7 on 3, and that's where I get all my info. I don't got accounts. What do you want me to do? On Ice Journalist contacts his buddies and is finding out what he feared, which was all the movement in, like you see, like all these people that were day ones that don't have the jobs anymore in the ticket office is what we feared, was trying to flip profits more than passion, I guess, and people got turned off by that. But like, I don't fully understand that. I feel like you won the cup, you get the cup, and then you start trying to play the profit game, which I understand. I don't understand it from a fan perspective where you just lose interest in the team because of that. That doesn't make sense. That's the price of sports. That's the price you pay. The more successful you are, the more the ticket price is going to be. The further in life you go, the more expensive things are going to be. I don't stop buying eggs from the grocery store because they're $7.99 now and they used to be $3.90. I don't. That's just a scenario. That doesn't make any sense to me. JJ Peterka's been one of my all-time great misses. I like that I love that Buffalo got Doan in the trade. I had the Kesserling part. I thought Peterka was going to be disgusting in Utah. Not wrong. I should have been better on-ice journalist for that because then you're finding out Peterka's just out bars in Buffalo all the time, hitting on women instead of being a great hockey player. You can't do that in Utah. So he's lost this game. Too finesse, too, so he doesn't show up in the postseason. Is what it is. Benched in overtimes. Is what it is. Hand up, I whiffed. Again, I like the Doan part of the trade for Buffalo. I think Utah was idiotic to get rid of him. But no, I didn't think they were idiotic to get rid of him because I thought the Peterka acquisition was really good. It was Kesserling. I just didn't understand. But whatever. Yeah, run it. And then like the last part of it with the profits versus passion part, which Sinbin should end up having a story on it eventually. Like, I don't get it from a fan perspective where you bought your tickets, you're at a playoff game, it's 1-1 in the second period of a pivotal game 5. Second period, 1-1, great game. And you're like, dang, I paid too much for his ticket, so I can't get into this. Like, we're going to overtime, but I paid too much for his ticket. I'm losing passion for the team, but I'm still at this game, but I can't stand up and cheer. That'd be ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense to me. How you go to a playoff game of the team you say you support and then you can't make noise. I don't know how much tickets are. I'm not like looking at tickets, so I don't know. Yeah, like you have the locals should know. The ticket was always a premium. It's just the further you go on in life, stuff's going to get more expensive. The better you are as a team, stuff's going to get more expensive. Guess what? In 8 years, let's just say hypothetically, in 2 years, if this ends up being a lottery team, the tickets are going to be a lot cheaper. So then are you going to get your passion back? Because the tickets are cheaper, but you're ruined for a bad team, a bad product? That don't make no sense. And that's why people clown this fan base, and you can't even defend it. There's been the highs of Eichel in this series have been so high. The lows have been so low. It's like, how did he not see that pass was going to get intercepted from a mile away? Too cerebral to not see that. But like the highs. Game 4 is so good. Been a good period, though. Got the one we needed. Just got to keep locking it up in the NC and roll.
Oh,
Is it? Yep. Interference. I was just hoping it was. There's stick everywhere. Wait, just sit back. Yeah, sit back. Let's hold this. We're a smart organization. We want the fresh ice. This is the but mock Tyus would be saying they should play the power play on the bad ice.
Oh.
Holden, you get one look. You get one look.
Oh
It
no.
hit
Oh no.
him right in the face.
Oh.
How much blood is there? I mean, we played that perfectly from the thought of Carter Hart draws the penalty. There's like 30 seconds left. You hold, you wait, you play for one shot, one opportunity, you get it with on Pavel Dorofeev's stick, and it hits Jeremy Lauzon in the face. Oh yeah, it got deflected. I was gonna say there's no way that his shot just missed that poorly. Just blood on the glass. That's blood on the glass. I need a better angle of it, but that is truly blood on the glass right on the visor. You pull the goalie here, though. Why don't we pull the goalie? I like when teams pull the goalie with 2 seconds left on an O-zone draw. Have the 6 on 4. Why not just have an extra man there? All right. Good period. Start with power play. Let me read up on chat. TJ Hitchings. Hi, TJ Hitchings. You probably left. Yeah, never forget the William Carlson between legs goal against outside. Literally never forget that. I'll never forget where I was. I was on the couch. Dude, the stick save was nasty by Hillsey. That was a different man, though. That was not the same guy that there is today. And that's okay. Some guys win a Stanley Cup and are on top of the world, and they become Allen Iverson in practice. It's okay. I want PK. Thank you, Steve Levy on my side saying pull the goalie. Smart man. I want PK Subban to end up changing his outfit at some point during like one of these intermissions. Like he's getting bullied for this all green fit, whatever it is, 70s disco stuff. And then he should just show up second intermission being something else completely different. It'd be funny, but yeah, not everyone knows comedy. Nice blanket, upside down. That's okay. Hey. Lukey in this Marner shirt. This team is above average. Yeah. No, why did I judge you for being a Hurricanes fan? You could be a fan of whoever you want.
Aw. Love is love.
Yeah, actually kind of vowed to get rid of Dome because it's not the same Arizona franchise. Great player, great playoff player. Type of guy you want in the bottom 6. Yeah, we have had so many sick playoff moments. I mean, we're spoiled. Oh, TJ's still here. Did I go to high school in Vegas? I went to Palo Verde for 10th grade, and I homeschooled 11th, 12th, and I charter schooled 9th, which is pretty much just homeschool. I just went into school 1 day a week. I hope we make the dozen playoffs. We're a great team. The results just don't show it. Hi, Tim and Mo. Oh, that was Marky. This guy said Blutt seems like a Palo or Faith kid. He ain't wrong. He actually went 2 for 2. Lukey was the Faith kid. What do you mean they're going to bed, TJ? They got hockey to watch. PK needs to continue to be himself. I'm sure I got roasted for my golf outfits. That's okay. That's okay. You gotta take a risk.
You were swag.
PK's taking risks, and as a fashion guy like myself, I gotta jump on them at times. It's okay.
From one fashion guy to another.
Yeah, I'm giving them tips. PK, go out there, wear like a chessboard outfit next game. See what happens tomorrow night. I hate how round 2 we're gonna get a series start before round 1 ends. I hate when that happens. That shouldn't be a thing. Is there anything to consume over there?
Do you like flavor bastard, extra cheesy pizza goldfish?
No, I got those to try though. Is there a water I could have? Oh, candy.
Do you want a Snapple
No, candy.
and a water?
No, yeah, candy or water. Wait, no, not that. Oh, what? No, not that.
The chocolate?
No, the sweet tart.
Bro, that's so much snack.
Well, I got this the other week.
Yeah.
Earlier this week, sorry. Palo, nice school. I don't know. I hated Palo. Gross.
A prison school.
Vegas schools were designed to look like prisons. I don't know why. You could just tell.
Yeah. They were all oddly. They were all the same in all prisons.
Fertitta, ugh. We were Gibbons kids. Now that's a school.
Rivalry. Big rivalry. Ow.
Big rivalry with Staten.
Hitting every chord. What's the rival middle school?
Holy moly, do we have an opportunity? That one school, there was.
Did it start with a C?
Dang it.
Hyde Park was a rivalry.
Hyde Park was a rivalry. There was that one that started with the B. They were terrible. The
Was it
Bruins.
Baker?
Baker.
Let's see, what is it? That's right. I don't know.
No, these are. I think if this might just be what a kazooie is. A kazool is. I don't know. Brindley. Yeah, the Brindley Bears. Those guys stunk.
Becker.
Yeah,
not Baker.
Becker was a rival. Remember, we saw Sig Rogage annihilated Brindley in a basketball game. It was like 80-point game, I swear. Yeah, of course the Ducks have fans. This guy asked me at the beginning of the year. He got into hockey this year. He asked me who would be a fan. I said I gave him like 3 teams. I think I said Sharks, Ducks, and someone out east. Maybe like the Blue Jackets. I don't know. I just said I gave him reasons. And then he spun a wheel and he got the Ducks out of all NHL teams. He got the Ducks. And he's been DMing me all season about the Ducks.
Mhm.
Played tennis for Spal and Faith. Had some wins for Shy. I mean, like, good for that guy. What an intro to the sport. These are the sweet tart ropes, the watermelon berry. They're my favorite candy, and they're never at the store. Sharks going to be so good. Ducks going to be so good. It's bad, and guys are going to want to play for both those teams, especially with Quenneville, especially with Macklin, especially with Leo Carlson. It's going to be bad. I'm on this. Who is this? I am on Bo Naylor Grand Slam watch right now. The Guardians have second and third, 1 out. A. Martinez is up, pinch hitting for.
Hand me the right remote. Sorry, behind you, Roku.
For
To your right. We gotta grab it. I think we might be able to
pinch
walk.
hitting for Schienemann, and then Bazana's up, and then Naylor's up. If you could get me a walk and a strikeout and get Bo Naylor up, bases loaded, I could only be happy for the opportunity. Used to be called, because was it always Sweet Tart, the company, and then they just changed the name?
I just don't get that game.
Yeah, sick Rogage kids though. We had to do that one thing in at Sig Rogage where what's middle school, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. I'd say it was 8th grade. We had to do for the geography. You had to get a country randomly assigned to you, and then sack fly. Worst case scenario. And I got the Dominican Republic, and then you had to bring in, or I got Haiti. Then you had to bring in food of that country. I don't even remember what there was so much food there that just was so
I think you're
unappetizing.
mixing two things together.
No, I'm not.
We had to do this. We had to bring in food for states in elementary school. We had to do a project on.
I would put every cent I ever make in my life that I'm not wrong on this.
Because I had Jamaica and I never had to bring in Jamaican food, but I did have Wisconsin and I sure did bring in bratwurst and cheese. But I was in elementary school. I had a baseball game that night. Showed up in uniform. In my presentation, hit a triple.
With Sky Rizzi, feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years.
Don't use serious allergic reaction.
This guy said yes! Exclamation point. He knows what I'm talking about.
I just
You might have been in my class. Why'd Max say Braves? Does that mean they hit a grand slam?
Ask Scott. He might know. Probably just celebrating another MLB leading win.
No.
Dang.
Che Yo-Yo or third string quarterback?
Did you see that combo?
Well, Che's on the quarterback, and he's so right. Being the best yo-yoer is like so lame. And White Sox whole thing was like, if you're at a party, the girl isn't going to care that you played football. And White Sox was at a college where that is the case, but no girl is going to see a man yo-yo and fall in love. That doesn't happen. They've never even made a movie about that. There's no way that doesn't happen. Now, other skills is where it gets interesting because they were only talking yo-yo. How is Joey Chestnut's life? I don't know how his personal life is. How is his wife? Did his wife, if he has one, fall in love with a guy who is 1-1 at a niche talent such as competitive eating? Would you rather be the number one competitive eater in the world or the 1,000-ish quarterback in the world? For that, for that, probably going with the competitive eating. And I'm trying to turn it into, remember, Man vs. Food? What a show. You got to do something like that. You got to parlay that opportunity in something. The quarterback can't do that. You can't do that with yo-yo. You go on and on. There's so many things where it's a niche thing, and you're 1-1 in the world, but it's so lame. Like, you're the 1-1 pickleballer. I step on you and squash you like a bug.
Evo made a great point.
There are levels to it. What?
Top 1,000 thrower doesn't mean you're just like, that's more than just QBs. MLB players are taking up a large percentage of top 1,000 throwers, which means you could be a pretty good D1 QB, D1 baseball player as the number 1,000 thrower.
So again, point Ebo. Ebo's always thinking smart about this stuff. Ebo is right. Now, for the sake of it, we'll do like the 1,000th best quarterback. But Ebo is right. I don't have a competitive eating card. Very valid. Miko Sudo, that's a competitive eater, though, isn't it? False? Wrong. Oops. I tried. Thank you, Caliland. I would love to win that after dark. A lot of people are saying I'm a threat to win. I think with obvious reasoning, I think I don't know if I'm like, if I'm 1-1 in this, I'd rather be 1-1 and being able to touch a golf cart for a week than throw a football as the 1,000th best in the world. Meek is a problem, and Clemmer, I think, is a problem. I think that those are two guys.
Did you see who else entered the competition?
Who?
What's the problem?
Who?
Ethan Kent.
I'm not worried about Ethan. No offense. Ethan, I love you. 1 month trial, Ethan. Not a threat. We could all take explosives if we need. He's at some point gonna just fall too bored for it and want to go walk a dog. Because I understand this is something where you're doing nothing, and Ethan's really good at nothing, but at the same time, you're doing something. He's not gonna want his hand on there all the time. I could see Ethan out in the first 8 hours.
Tate tweeted from the desk of the Barstool After Dark Rules Committee. Ethan Camps has been added to the stream. Camps instantly becomes favorite along with Blutman, Meek, Phil, Clemmer, and George. Per Camp.
Yeah, so this is why I would say I'm not going to be able to watch ball. I know Tate said there's challenges to be able to do and stuff. It is what it is. I'm motivated by the fact that I'm there for as long as possible and I can't watch anything. I'm motivated that I have to make every second worth it. Because if I come in second or third, what a waste of 3 days it was. I think that this will go for 3-4 days, and I'm prepared for it. We'll see what happens. The whole porta potty thing, I don't care about. I'm not a frequent peer, and I'll try to hold in a dump if I gotta. And if I got a dump, I got a dump. But I'm not a frequent peer. There's a lot of guys and girls there that are going to frequently need to pee. And to me, that's not a good thing.
I think there should be.
It can't be a smoking room. It wouldn't be fair to make it a smoking room.
Should be cigarettes.
We're indoors. We shouldn't be doing cigarettes.
People always forget what it. Yeah, firehouse. Can't have the sprinklers go off. What if a ball reset where you take a little break from puck and ball is the best thing that ever happened to you?
Yeah, I don't need.
The reset just gets you so dialed when you come back. You're a wizard.
I don't need to do I don't need to drink a bunch of water. I get through the day without not drinking much. I think you guys were able to tell that on the Yak last week. I'm happy for Carson Hosevar's truck win. It starts Monday.
Right after the
Did you bet him to win Talladega, Spidey? I forgot to ask you. Yeah, we need a nice win night. But Game 7 is apparently on Sunday, which, whatever. We need to win tonight. And if we get to round 2, I'm probably going to miss a game or two of that series, which does stink a lot. But I'll need to, try and stack up challenges or something to where I could just be able to watch them. I don't know. Figure it out. I don't have plans to go. I don't want to say too much. But I have ideas of stuff I want to do. Good job, Spidey. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to wear. I know what I would like my strategy to be going in. I know how I want to attack that day because I got to do WUB in the morning. I know what I want to do.
You got one from 7 to 9, and then this starts at 2.
It starts at 2?
Right after, yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I didn't know either, but because they think you guys have all week potential, they're doing it as soon as
That's
possible.
smart. That's smart.
Another reason it's Tuesday. I didn't run it up Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about if the Knights were playing. I mean, like, I've known about this for a few months. I expressed interest to Tate and Jack McCarthy immediately when this idea got brought up, and we didn't even know if it was going to be a golf cart yet. And the one thing I said immediately was, if the Knights are on, I just want to watch, man. It's the same with your favorite team, you know? Like, the Jack McCarthy's accepted. He wouldn't care. And they're right. There is a lot of money on the line. You got to make sacrifices. Fair. We did talk about if Lukey just sat there with a phone far away or a screen that I could watch down far, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's not fair.
I think that's a little cheeky.
Yep, so we can't do that anymore.
I mean, I've been very excited for this stream. I've known that for a bit now. I would have the privilege of sitting in on the meeting to film for Viva TV, and I'm even more excited for it than I was before. It's going to be incredible. This might be my favorite thing. Luke's and Tatum.
I have an advantage too, and then we'll get back to the game. I have an advantage in the fact that I live in that office. People are going to get like a bit hurdle.
You can't buy it.
People are going to get a bit like mundane and melancholy being in there so long. I could not care less about that. Dang it, Hurdle almost just stole him. Yeah, Tomash. Barbershop. Let's get another entry. Let's get one more. One more look. One more look. All right, you got 5. You got 5. Be careful. Said be careful. You don't want them to spring the guy out the box. I just looked up at the top TV. What a joke that sport is. Elimination game. It's 63-38.
This comes after the Orlando Magic did not make a shot in the fourth. They made one shot and like 4 in the second half. And the Hawks had like lost by like 50.
I think the richest thing people do is say they can't watch college basketball. Like, how do you watch college basketball? The product, like, oh, the quality of play so bad. The NBA doesn't play close games.
They do. You can't
1 in a million. 1 in a million. Every series is close and no game is close. I don't care about your fluky buzzer beater today. And don't bring up Game 5 Stanley Cup 9:30. We killed them. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and then that team won back-to-back cups, so we made them into men. That's not someone in the box. Not someone you want in the box. Favorite niche Pokemon? Good night, Kyle. Murkrow comes to mind immediately. I like Murkrow a lot. And I like Sneasel's cool. Rock.
Oh,
But so harsh. I've been playing Black too. I haven't played a few days, maybe a week. I really like Electros. I love Altaria. I think Altaria is one of the most underrated Pokemon. Ralts. Not Gunther. You take away Gunther shot and you take away Cooley space. Stone in the box stinks. Good block. I don't know if Electabuzz is niche, but I like Electabuzz. But I like Snover, great pull. This guy I like Ampharos way more than Elekid, Electabuzz, Electivire, etc. I like Flaffy and Mareep and Ampharos. I like this guy made Snover jackets, Mamoswine. I love. But yeah, like I never use Mamoswine. Luxio, yeah, that's fair. I really wanted this guy made Snover jackets. I wanted to buy one for me, Lukey, Maresh, and Terraini, but he was like, I DM'd him and he told me, I don't know when we're gonna sell them. You gotta be on the lookout for the drop on the site. What are we doing, dude? And I don't got the time to refresh your site every hour. I wanted it to be a surprise. They were so cool. Nice stick, Cole.
did you see that? Oh, you missed it.
I love that little putt. Speaking of putt, Siwoo Kim, I haven't looked at data golf through 2 rounds. Cam Young's killing it. Me and Hank have him in 2 of our one-and-dones, but I took Siwoo. Siwoo should be in solo second, whatever. Double on 18 today. Stunk what he said in the presser. Or on happy hour, tough. Siwoo's missed so many makeable birdies. I haven't got to watch, though. I got to see what his SG putting is. Yeah, I like hot dogs. I don't even know what Oberg's doing this week. I love that Alex Fitzpatrick is up there playing well. That's very nice. Siwoo lost 3.32 strokes putting yesterday. Ugh.
Most tweeted about him. I guess he made a funny
comment. He said one of the words you're not supposed to say that a certain Will Compton brought back. He said that. He said, I'm.
Whoa. He called himself the.
Yeah, because he made double on 18. Which he was in a great spot. Yeah, he was having a great day. Yellow Murrah, who had a crazy day. Golf's good. Golf's up.
This guy, I found the Snowbird jacket guy. His name's Liam.
Yeah, how cool's the jacket? Who even makes a Snover jacket? Who thinks of that? It's so cool. My least favorite Pokemon's the ice cream ones. The Vanillux, the Vanilla Ice, whatever. Least favorite. And ice cream shouldn't be a Pokemon. Wait till Big Cat finds it. Oh, shoot. I got ice cream Pokemon cards I was going to give to Big Cat. It wasn't even the Pokemon. It was just like, it was the item. I need to find those. Or I might have given it to Chase Kids. Chase Kids are getting into Pokemon. So any like if I buy Pokemon cards, I just like take all the base ones and just give it to the kiddos, and they're all into Pokemon now.
Hates kids,
Also,
Megan's kids, Megan's kids.
Yeah, like all the kids are in Pokemon. Oh, good God.
Oh, good.
I gave Chase son in the Pokemon box I gave them. I put in a Zachary Savada autographed tennis.
I put it. I gave Che a Vladdy PSA 9, first Bowman Chrome, and a Julio PSA 10 first Bowman Chrome to give to Derek.
I should honestly.
I bought them when they were like, I think not as
No.
common, and then the
I remember
market
that.
got flooded because they came out during COVID, got overproduced. There were so many.
No, Corsac. Carter's on one though. Carter's on. I have a Timber 10. It's not PSA. It's some other company. I need to just give that one to the Che kids.
There's a funny moment today. Spider and Che with Bowman basketball at college and NBA. And in a video, and they finished. When I walked by, I was like, "How's the rip?" It's like the worst thing I've ever opened. And Jay's like, "Yeah, I can't lie. These are the worst packs I've ever seen." Right after Jay said that, he goes, "Hope Derek has room for."
Spider and
Get
Che
ready to learn garbage cards, buddy.
Spider and Che were opening so many cards. Never got into Digimon. Not even close to getting into Digimon. So we have a problem at our grocery store where the vending machine is a Pokemon vending machine where me and TJ go in. I don't know if TJ's still here. He can talk about it in chat if he wants. The same like snipers, scalpers, whatever you want to call them, are there pretty much the entire day of every day of the week. They sit there, they sit at the bar, they like work there, like they work on whatever the real job is there. They have tabs up looking at the prices of cards. They're just checking the machine every few minutes, buying it if something comes up, and then sit back. They're the worst. That shit, you shouldn't be allowed to do that. I went today, and of course, there was nothing there. Got so lucky one time to get 2 of the boxes. I don't even know how I pulled it off. I got Ascended, or I got Phantasmal Flames and something else. Discard the Volt one or something. I don't know. I don't really get anything. I gave a sick Wiggly, tough to terrain though. How much is the Pokemon stuff in the vending machine though at the Montreal airport? It's probably insanely expensive because the one at O'Hare they make a $50 box is like $250. It's unbelievable.
Did you see next
Who
shirt?
buys that? No.
Someone sent him custom Pokemon shirt. One was a Gucci Gengar, and he was wearing that. And then the one he gave to Rush was a bait Charizard. It was just like some guy just makes custom Pokemon with like Hypebeast brands. It was they were very cool. Just steals the likeness.
Oh, Bape.
Mhm.
I thought you said baked.
I don't know. It's the guy that did the Dodgers Yoshi shirt.
Yeah, the prices are insane on the airport Pokemon stuff. I'm insane on anything though.
So, yeah,
Doesn't matter what it is. The markup is unbelievable. I almost lie about the prices. I went and I got a drink at the airport today, and it said it was like $4, and then I went to pay for it, and it was $7. Rico went to get pretzels. It said it was $3. And it ends up being $6. Like, they just lie. Yeah, the no loitering doesn't. There's nothing. Do I think Pokemon market will crash? I don't know. It crashed a few years ago and then it came back, and then I assume it'll crash again and then it'll come back.
Yeah, I mean it's big. It's massive right now. It's 38 members, so it's bound to go down and something like that.
Good pass, Pavel.
Oh, dude, Eichel's getting the hurdle treatment.
What a pass by Dorofeyev.
There's so much trust on the part of the net launcher that the guys that play your ball position are going to be there to cover your outside. The goalie's got to have the first one. It's up to you to clear the second and third. In year two, it's called speedily intense as he wraps it around the boards, activating his Lazar. In this much time,
NBA player would not be back.
taking the shot off the side of the head. We're at the end of the first period. He's right back out there to reach on his team for the second period. One tough customer
It's on that.
in this league, especially this time of year. The Turco chopping at the block as his goal. The Turco takes the line, beats Kirkland. Leading Florence.
No. Ian Cole already had his moment this series, somehow ripping one. Fourth line's playing well today. Knew they would.
Just tosses it out to the red line. Controlled by McBain. Lost possession and now sailed right past his stick.
I don't know about that Logan Paul fiasco. Yeah, Black Bolt. That's the other one I got. I was eating candy, sweet tart, rope, watermelon berry. What mark is that, James? EOG? Who's that? I have no idea what I would do if I won the After Dark. I don't know what I would use the bonus bet on. I don't have a clue. We don't even know who's playing that day in some sports. What is that, Cobra? I would assume $10 for Pringles at the airport. Nice. I would assume my reaction to winning the After Dark, if I were to win it, Lil Circular. I have no idea what that is. If I win the after those things, like pins, okay. I didn't know that was a market. I guess it's like gold. If I were to win that, well, when did those come out? I was born in '98. Feel like I've seen that before, but I would probably be like, wow, that was sick. That was fun to win. Thanks for the opportunity. Meek, I'm so sorry that you came in second place. I feel bad for you. Glamourill's a valiant run. I don't know, guys. I just thanks for having me. I'm gonna go sleep now. I might say that word for word without even realizing it.
It's pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
I think you nailed it.
93 and 96. Okay, so I missed that. I would probably. I just want to win. I don't know. At some point, it's not even about the money as much as it is about just the pride, the accomplishment of winning that. I'm just the one thing I'm scared of is if my arm, like my hand, like spasms off. Like that's the one thing you see in those survivor challenges and stuff. It just it could happen without you even realizing it. You have to focus. And if I'm like sleeping, if I fall asleep and my hand falls off, like what?
You just don't sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Like I could see myself losing because my hand it falls off while I'm asleep. Or that could happen to anyone. Don't let them dance. That works too.
They're small, they're quick, they're shifty. Vegas is big, experienced, long and rangy. They know how good Utah is off the rush. They have to limit them in that area.
I mean, both teams have pretty much limited each other off the rush in the series. No, I'm sure you can sleep. You're allowed to sleep. It's just there's an inherent risk. Why would they use a catheter? I think that's gross. Go Knights. Best case scenario is I win in 10 minutes. There's an earthquake in Chicago. Imagine.
To go in the second period. The lowest scoring game of the series so far.
Is TJ still here?
I don't think so.
He got some of the. He got to enjoy some of the Jack G experience today. For the first, maybe his first time.
Tell TJ to come in here. I want to ask him about that. At intermission.
I just texted Jack G the links that dropped in the comment. He knows the video.
No, there's too much money on the line. They're not going to do that. Yeah, hand touching. I believe that there's. I don't know. I don't know what Tate has and hasn't said. So I'm pretty sure he said what I'm thinking about, but I don't know.
Mute and run it by me.
Doof, 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 doof. Oof, doof, doof, doof. Can we get Bo Naylor? Grand Slam 1, 2, 3. If all if three straight batters get on base, Grand Slam opportunity for Naylor. I mean, this is a terrific promo. It's hard. I feel like too, if Naylor hit a Grand Slam, I would get a massive bonus, but this is not gonna happen. I don't even know if it's a bonus bet. I don't know. Do I play any non-sports related? I haven't played video games in a while. I like stopped when I got hired. I was playing League of Legends when I didn't have a job for like a real job, because I don't know, people would say this still isn't a real job. I was playing League of Legends though for a bit, like 2 years. I got into that in like 2021. So stopped when I moved here late 2023, but I still like watching it. Black Ops 2 is my favorite game. People always say that that's just off nostalgia. Not true. That is the best game. I was a big MLB Show, Madden guy, and so obviously we went to Louisville, not Birmingham, Heath. It was good. We had a good time. I don't even know what City Skylines is. So Black Ops 2 was the first COD I ever played. So it's like a bit of my true first experience the COD. Like I played Black Ops 1, but really just zombies. And it was only ever at a friend's house. I played so much Black Ops 2. I stunk at first, got better and better and better. League play, very fun. Just the best maps. Standoff, what a great. And then Black Ops 6, there's 7, whatever game they're on. I just don't got the same juice. And the Call of Duties after I didn't really like. And they're doing too much, too futuristic. Dudes are like flying in jetpacks and wall hopping. I like pure boots on the ground. And Black Ops 2 had the best gun balance. I swear. Anyone could use any gun they wanted. And they were good about balancing guns and like nerfing and buffing. I don't know. Like you could see folks using the M8A1. You use the AK, MSMC, PW had a run for a bit. You could still use the Peacekeeper, even though it felt like a pea shooter at times. The Scorpion had great fire rate. DSR, Ballista. Folks would be camping with the Assault Shield and a Remington. Ballistic knives, combat. I don't know. It was just the best game. Great zombies. Transit. Oh, Martin. The Galil. Sure. That was more BO1 though. All right, let's get one right here, fellas. Why not us? Veggie's playing good tonight. Hart's playing good tonight. Not the most eventful game, which I like for us. There have been good chances, though, both ways. Our PK has been great. Yeah, I mean, look at that from Marner and Stone. Yours not doing much better than that.
Even if that went in, I was worried about a kicking motion.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he kicked it or angled it.
Yeah.
Fortnite, obviously.
What didn't I?
I was hesitant to ever play Fortnite in first. And then
Where are we on, man?
that was a game for 4-year-olds. But just a tremendous Fortnite at its peak. Oh, it wasn't even off phone.
Hit skate. Hey, how are you?
Yeah, that pass off the boards. Yeah, do something, Hurdle.
I didn't even. Wait, would you?
What?
I'm waiting for this. They were in deep. I don't want to talk.
You gotta get on your horse, Kolsar. Yeah. What is that? Like,
Can't even see.
come on, Carson.
What was your
Theodore just read.
What did you say about the game now?
I didn't say anything about now. I said I said it stinks now.
Oh yeah. I don't even think it stinks anymore because everyone still loves it. I think we're just too old for it.
I don't know. I felt like they made the game.
I mean, way different, but I feel like people still so many people still love and play it. I just think we're too old. We're on. We were made for the adaptation for that it was derived for the kids. I think that makes
I don't
sense.
know. They started changing the map too much.
That was the whole point.
I know, but like,
Yeah, That's for the kids. The kids that can't watch a video that's longer than 30 seconds or that isn't on the speed.
Then you should have Fortnite Senior and Fortnite Junior. Let it rip. Just let it rip.
The senior citizens obviously go crazy.
Get to Rasmus and let him fire. Rasmus.
Put
Rasmus.
it on his stick. Look at the cross in the bin. Good job.
Yeah, I go. Oh. Oh, Marner! All the haters are losers, 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 losers. Ah. I'm so itchy. Yeah. I'm so itchy. Ah. Oh, I'm so itchy. Why am I so itchy? Oh. Wow, look at this clapper. Bang. These guys are all idiots. They're all idiots. Stop talking trash about Mitch Marner. He nutmegged them. He nutmegged them and goes top shelf far down. Oh my gosh.
I was so sick.
Heck yeah. I gotta clip that intermission. We gotta get a tweet off. All the haters are furious. Oh, nutmeg the D-man. Get it top shelf, barred down, where your grandmother's hiding all the best cookies. Oh, that's where the Raisin Bran was at our grandparents' house, though. Oh.
Why don't we have the pig jar?
Yeah, that's where the cookies were. The cookies were really just in the pig jar.
Which sometimes is on the top of the fridge.
Oh my gosh, Mitch Marner. That's an exclamation point. Why not again?
Oh.
Two goals that'll rip the soul right out of them if the soul wasn't already gone. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. Like the stream and do all that junk.
I hope it's like what likes what he sees.
That rocked. Yeah, I mean, tough look that Mitch Marner just loads that up and gets it rolling in a pivotal game 6 of a 1-goal game. Tough look. You did say he was scoring. A lot of you guys said he was scoring. What a guy. And then we're right back to PK's outfit. Nutmeg them top shelf. Bar down.
Where the cookies at?
The raisin.
The raisin bread. The keys are in the microwave.
The people forget. If you want to go, people thought that the Blutman water situation was extreme. They don't know. The keys were in our microwave.
Never would ever lose the keys in that.
People don't know. We would keep the car keys and house keys in our microwave.
It's a great spot. We never use the microwave.
People just there's a lot of Blutman stuff that we'll forget about. And I forgot about keys in the microwave.
Where are the keys? The keys are in the microwave.
Yeah, the keys are in the microwave. What do you mean? Wait, what? We would put our keys in the microwave. It was impossible to lose them. My mom would always say, if we were to get a robber in the house and they wanted to take the car or something, they're not looking in the microwave.
No, there was a. I think it derived from the Kiev was the people that would try and use like the key fob because whenever cars got switched from actual keys in the ignition to key fobs, you'd be able to use technology to connect the key fob to the car from a far distance, but the microwave would block that.
Talking trash about Mitch Martin.
You said so many words.
Yeah, I know. I just explained it.
Far down.
It wasn't supposed to be not a lot of words.
It feels good to get your savings on. It feels good to cash out.
Keep it in the microwave.
Oh, Mitchie. Oh, I got to text Biz. Mitch Vetchkin. Yeah, Marky, that was a mother thing for sure. It wasn't a me or Lukey thing.
That called out on strike.
Heck yeah. Let me just watch the chat. Rasmus. Oh, Rasmus. What a great celebration from him. Hands up, stick slap on the ice. Dude, the Biz texts me and just says, that shift was so dominant. Biz texts me right as that game ends and says, "Bloody, make sure you watch the post game show." Biz, I don't miss you. I don't miss a TNT post game show. Are you kidding, player? Well, what a great payoff. I figured. So we were talking about, because I was trying to explain to him why I tweeted Stars were never a contender. I was like, dude, the Stars fans just hate me. They think I hate their franchise, so it's a bit of rage baiting. It's a bit of rage baiting. But also like it is the truth. Like I do the can't win the cup thing, and I was explaining what it is to Biz and who I have left and and I told him, you gotta do this next year. It's exhilarating. So I thought he was maybe gonna bring up the do not win the cup thing, but that works too. Very kind of him. Very nice. Anson Carter said, Ace here. Was like, there he is. I wish I had, like, someone tweeted me a clip. I can't find a place to, like, clip it actually, though. I wish I had it. Hey, TJ, I heard you and Jack Guerra, you had your first experience with him today. Talk to me about that. Oh, shoot. Naylor almost had bases loaded. Naylor hit the wall. He almost had bases loaded. Yeah, the man. Oh, it was homer fly out walk and then it's double. What a good pick by me. Ace here. I can't do an Ace impression. I could only do what I think Ace will say. I don't know. It's Jack's birthday? Wait, no, someone wrote that on the whiteboard because when I walked in, it said it was my birthday, and too many people kept saying happy birthday. It was not. Is Spidey still here? Dude, I'm itchy. It's like Kyle Dean when he left. Maserati Mike kept trying to answer bananas on the crossword. Maserati Mike's an interesting fellow too, but you gotta talk to me. Oh, Subban adjusted his pants and like shift them more so it's centered. PK pant watch. Tell me about Jack G. Mikey Bananas kind of goes crazy, but I feel like a certain friend of ours, Mikey Betts, might want that nickname. He just feels like he'd be jealous of that nickname. So Jack G, I told Big Cat, I think PK's fit is like 1970s disco, but it's from like it's not from his wardrobe. Yeah, I don't know. I told Big Cat that you gotta get Jack G on the yak if it happens naturally and just see what happens. But it's like hard for that to come up naturally, right? But he had an insane crane story that was the talk of the office on the final day of mini golf. His crane story is unreal. I don't know. Does TJ know about it?
I think he heard it.
For those who don't know, Jack G is a very funny behind the scenes guy, great with the camera, the producer of a new untold story. That's a podcast. He said no about the crane story. He pretty much, Lukey could tell it better, Maresh could tell it better. Pretty much the synopsis is when New Untold Stories studio needed a new couch, he thought a crane was delivering it.
He said to Maresh, and I quote, "When's the crane coming?" Maresh said, What are you talking about? He said, "For the couch. When's the crane dropping it in?" And he's like, "You think the windowless room that has no roof access is gonna get a couch dropped off by a crane?" Jack said, "I thought that's how couches are brought into buildings."
Not Crane the bird, Crane the construction.
That's just lost. Oh.
Jack G's great. I want.
He made the trailer for making.
I want.
Fantastic.
I want to have to see. I want people to learn Jack G.
Colorado. He Oh yeah, Mikey Bananas. We all were like, "That's such a Bosco friend."
Yeah, that is.
Bronny James playing.
Of course it was Mitchie. Of course it started with Brett Howden. I'm so itchy. And now I gotta clip the itchy too, and I just gotta tweet that when he scores or when he does something. Losers. How many times did I say losers?
Losers. 4? Loser. Watch making the cut last night, Liam.
Don't know when game 1 will be.
Don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been fearing all day that game 1 will be Monday, but I'm bound to miss a game anyway. So
Honestly, you'd rather have it start earlier than later.
yep. As I would love it to start Sunday, and as long as I don't miss the entire series, unless we win in 4. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I have to miss the conference
Yeah.
final.
After the Wild game, I had I had making the cut. On the
No, I
top.
got my own water.
I had making the cut
Whoa.
on the top
On the
TV,
off.
and then Ducks and Wolves on the bottom 2 TVs. So then the Wolves, Ducks and who? Yeah, Ducks and Wolves, bottom 2 TVs. So watch the Wild win. The Wolves win. They both had the second round and making the cut. It was Minnesota overload last night.
Wait.
I was so.
Are we on here? Are we on here? No, Rob Gucci is.
Wait to bring it.
They're not gonna put mine on. They're not gonna put mine on. This Ace here. Ace here.
Wait, top left.
No, that guy's Twitter name was just Ace here. Show that again. Where's Ace here? Yeah. No, there's no way mine goes on this. Mikey over.
Rob Gucci.
More Rob Gucci. Because I didn't roast them. I said Messier can't believe what he's looking at.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't putting that up. Wait, he quote tweeted mine. Wait, that's Rob's quote tweet of me though. Oh.
Good stuff, kid.
All good, all good.
Heat Daddy wins again.
Me and Heat Daddy just gotta run the gauntlet there. Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
All right. Play the hits. Play the hits. Ace here. Ace here.
Ace.
Yeah, it's Ace here. Ace here.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's Ace here.
Ace here. Hey, Anson Carter leaning into the bit too now rocks so much. PK, bruh. I'm so glad that ESPN just started showing that stuff too.
Yeah.
Oof. That's the only good thing ESPN does in studio, though. It's when they make fun of PK. Oh. Ace here. Let me text Heat Daddy. He might do another tweet where he's like, "Oh, I'm in my kitchen. I look over, or I'm in my kitchen and I just hear Steve Levy say my name, but I'm like I'm blazed. I don't know if he's serious. Look over. I see Ace here. He can't be Ace here. This is ESPN.
If they had that tweet ready, your tweet ready to go, and Messi was like, no. He doesn't want that up because it was actually
the truth.
He's like, can't have any truth to it.
Yeah, my tweet was just Mark Messier can't believe what he's saying. What are you gonna do? Dude, Rob Gucci and George Schmaltz. They're both on a heater.
Yeah.
But
Go for one.
they might have got a few gold medals to show up from the plane after USA won gold. But we had a gold medal on Mostly Sports today at Derby Day from the Michael Jordan golf course. So who really won? The home by 3 fellas or Mostly Sports? I don't know. That's baseball. They also trailed 2-0 in Dana Beers and Green Greg and the Great Yugoff. People forget about that. Is Game 3 this month? It's been quiet before the storm. Yeah, Neely boy. We love Neely boy. Colin Matthew Brady was tough. Yandel's hilarious. I told Yandel the other month to make a Twitter account. He was like, "No, it's a cesspool." I don't want to deal with that. He's right, but he'd be one of the best tweeters we'd have right away. Shout out Green Drag. Yeah, Ace here. What did PK just say about me on TV? I was smoking a cigar with my neighbor outside. Classic.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's Ace here.
All right, let's roll. Let's shut down this third period. Let's go home. Let's get home by 3 and let's host the game 1 Sunday. Please, Sunday. It's gonna be Sunday or Monday. Please, Sunday. Shut this down, bro. Hi, TJ. Dude, Yandel started by calling Brand Mincy and then ended it by calling Brandon Mincy. Brand was so mad the first time, and I knew it was coming the second time, and Brand just smiled. Yandel's unflappable. He's unbeatable. Yeah, I thought about it. Alyssa. I just don't know if you want that. I got pretty close to asking him and telling him I would do it. Pretty much bar for bar that. I don't know if he'd want it. I could ask him though. But he doesn't like Twitter. Like he's on Instagram. He'll rip people on Instagram. That play by Howden in the neutral zone was really nice. What do you mean pump Yandel up? The big guest wasn't Yandel. The big guest was Matthew Tkachuk. And I was getting really worried that Yandel might have forgot he needed that he was supposed to come on at 11. I was getting really worried. I wish he. Yeah. This line's had a really good last few shifts. Pucks in deep. Cycle.
No, I forgot.
Another great play by Marner with the defensive stick. He's having a tremendous game.
Oh, Emmett Sheehan did a pitcher Gami to that.
I don't believe pitcher Agami. They all seem like they're the most common things.
Well, today was a pitcher Gami.
Yeah, I just don't buy it.
All right.
I know that they're real. I just don't buy it. Like, there's no way someone in 1917 didn't have that stat line. Oh, gotcha. My bad.
4.2, 8 hits, 4 earned, 0 walks, 8 Ks. You find me someone that's done that, pal. I'm waiting.
What were they saying when they? I don't. Heat Guy is gonna have to go rewind and watch. So I don't really remember what they said.
In a row. His career in the playoffs coming into tonight, 45 career playoff games and 40 assists. So he's just as consistent as it gets. He could have won the Conn Smythe in 2023 with Jonathan Marchand.
Oh, UCLA football just tweeted a video of all the guys seeing the Rose Bowl. Love them for the first time. Not enough people thought that. I mean, it just goes back to people. These people, man.
Arabelle.
These people. I think I'm on 324/7 merch. Don't even have the account. I tried to tell them we were spending money. Look who we're winning recruiting battles over. I don't care if it's for high school kids. I don't care if it's for transfer portal guys. You look at who we're being in recruiting battles. We're flipping guys from the University of Georgia football Bulldogs. We got more 4-star recruits than like 90% of the SEC. And this is buy-in. You buy in, you're going to be here for a few years. We ain't doing the transfer garbage. You better stay here. You got to coach to fire you up and play for.
UCLA has the most national championships amongst the Big Ten this year.
Yeah.
Water polo, women's soups.
Yeah. Baseball, football.
I mean, football was a thing for this.
Come on, Marner Houndstone. One shift here. One shift here. Put this game away. Salt it away. Oh, good pun, Salt Lake City. Hate to call out the people for being wrong again, but they say I don't know hockey. I'm listening to ESPN right now with Shoes and Eric Johnson saying nobody thought Philly had a chance. They're in the second round. Who thought they had a chance? I did. A month left in the season, I did. I thought that they were a tough team, and then they got hot. I said nobody should want to play them in the postseason. Nobody should want to play them in the first round. I got laughed at, and then they went in the first round. 3-0 series lead, win 6. But then everyone says I don't know puck. One more thing about the people, about the haters. I just gotta bring up because it don't make sense to me. because it don't make sense to me. It don't sit right with me. One last thing, because it don't add up in my brain, whatever the math is. How in the heck are you gonna say my ball knower, puck knower card has to be revoked, because I said the Stars were not a contender and then they lost in the first round? How is me being right make me not know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? If I'm right, how are you saying I'm wrong? Like, what do you mean? People that they're like, dude, they were just they had a tough draw. Yeah, that's half the battle. That's half the point. They're not better than Minnesota, and they're not better than Colorado. And Minnesota has a better chance to beat Colorado than Dallas does to beat Colorado. That's the point. The draw stinks. It's unfortunate. It's not their fault. Batman has a bad 4-man place. What, Dookie?
You want the good news or the bad news?
All right.
Good news, the Knights are out. Bad news, Low Naylor in the hole, bases loaded, 1 out, and the guy grounded it out full, can't come to play. That's bad news. Oh, that would have been extra good news.
He won a homer. He won a grand slam. Double play Bonanza?
No.
Is that on the- Oh, he's in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, I needed.
The guy that pinch hit.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Yeah, he swung at ball 4 and then rolled over on strike. If he took it, wouldn't have strike.
Is that in the 8th inning?
Yeah, top 8.
If he homers in the 9th, I'm allowed to be mad.
No.
Yeah, if I'm allowed to be mad about that. If Naylor gets up in the 9th and it's a home run, that swing would have been a grand slam.
No being mad.
I would have won
No
$250,000.
being mad.
There's no way anyone else picked them.
No. Let's look up. See if anyone's like, no, I almost said. If there's more than 2 people that say,
Nah, you the goat, Douglas. I'm locked in on this game. What do you mean I'm not locked in?
eh. Oh, yeah, this successfully yes.
You got other things to talk about during a stream. We gotta entertain.
Bro, Naylor.
You see my eyes too. My eyes shift, darting back and forth. They've been honed in on this. What you mean not locked in? My eyes haven't moved. My whole eyes only move when I go to tweet about the game. We've played the exact game I expected us to play.
Yeah, it doesn't work like anyone with the fun.
Exactly. With my luck, had he hit a grand slam, he'd have been in a Discord group. Dude, I literally looked up Bo Naylor. I sent that tweet to the group chat like an hour after I picked him. And the tweet was, he's due for a grand slam like 3 weeks ago. Nobody tweets about him. No, you guys are good players. Andreva. Yeah, but there will not be a game 7 as long as we hold on. I don't know what happened there. It had said Monday like the entirety of the postseason, and then just got switched to Sunday. But yeah, we're hopefully not going to need that game.
Remember how you said like you and Evo or one of you, I don't know, said like the issue with the Lil Sass Dude Perfect thing was that they were like they were going to take over the TikToks and Instagram with the views and likes and whatever, and barely all the Zoomers wouldn't know that what the origin of that video was. You know how you
Oh, sorry. I'm seeing what PK said about Rob Gucci. PK Subban at intermission on Rob Gucci. Rob Gucci looks like he'll be the first person in line for a head transplant.
Yikes. Welcome to Bald School Season 3.
Oh, he got dotted.
I hope he's.
I don't have a derby pick. Whatever the syndicate says. I don't know anything about horse racing.
So anyway, I saw the Dude Perfect videos on TikTok and Instagram, and they put IB at Lil Sass / Son of a Boy Dad with millions of views on both. I'm like, what's IB? Inspo by or inspired by. What do you mean you were inspired by that video to copy it bar for bar?
That's why I like what Sass was saying. That Sass was just like,
What do you mean the OG?
what do you mean the OG, dude?
You guys saying you did it better?
No, you let it sit and simmer and wait, and people forget.
Pickleball drafts. Dude, inspired by is crazy. Millions of views on this, but it was like over 5 million views combined between TikTok and Instagram on that video.
Run it, run it, run it, run it. Eh. He'd been good, so good all game. There's a guy in the Arizona Coyotes Kachina Knights jersey celebrating in Utah. That's terrible. He'd been good, so good all night, and then just lets one sneak through 5-hole. We'd been playing the exact game we needed to. Wasn't that 5-hole just over the pad? Just sneak through the armpit. Oh. I see Yamamoto coming down there. And I'm like, my first thought is business. Love this guy all series. Isn't it so funny? He was in Edmonton and then just sneaks one through, man. Why? We had been playing the exact game we needed to, shutting them down, lower event hockey, not giving them reasons to get jump and fire and make them angry and agitated. Carter Hart had been making the big saves every chance he got. Like, he'd been playing so well. We were playing the legitimate B+, A- game. Even though we haven't had many, that's so tough. Now we're in a nut cutter again. Under the sleeve. A lot of people drinking alcohol. Noted. In Utah. All right, they're gonna have a bit of a stretch here where they're playing this. They're gonna throw a lot at you here in these next few minutes, man. You just gotta sustain. or find one yourself, but their season's on the line. They're going to throw everything they can at you. They're going to play their best hockey of the night in this stretch. You just gotta be better. A lot of it's going to be in the D zone. You just gotta stand tall. Yeah, Mock, you passed that. Wish that was POP. You watch Speed, TJs? I don't understand dirty soda. It makes no sense to me. If I'm drinking soda, I would just want soda. But people forget I haven't had soda since February 11th. 77 miles an hour. Audio is clipping. What does that mean? Yeah, I don't understand why anyone would want cream in their soda. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why people would want gummies in their soda. WrestleMania vlog. It's like why I don't know. Dirty soda is just the Utah equivalent of frozen yogurt. It's just I like frozen yogurt, but their soda game doesn't make sense to me. If I want a root beer, I want a root beer. I don't want root beer with like strawberry cream and gummy sharkies in it. That doesn't make sense. Colton Sissons, fourth line. What an answer. What an answer. I told you the fourth line was going to show up tonight, play their best game after the dud they played in game 5. And then they figure it out. They figure it out in overtime. Great answer. They were going to throw the kitchen sink at you. Don't even really get the opportunity to. Juicy rebound. Sissons right there. Sizzy on the spot. Bang. Bang. Heck yeah. 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 Right back to the Blut model saying we're playing a B plus A minus game. Right back to it. The exact, like, now in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, I'm actually happy Utah scored. I'm actually happy with it because that's more adversity you got to face and get over and figure out and get better from. And they answered it in the 100th percentile way. They answered that with flying colors. They passed the test, and the teacher's like, yo, Sissons, see me after class. And then you see him after class, and the teacher's like, did you cheat on this? No, I didn't cheat on it. Played the test so well, teacher thinks you're cheating. I mean, that's just what it was. I'd love to make the cup. I think I honestly, I think Tampa Bay is going to win Game 7. They don't win games at home though in the playoffs. It's so weird. I think Montreal had to close them out tonight. I want Montreal to win that series. Montreal's the best team in the East, in my opinion. Buffalo's second, Tampa Bay's third. Then I'm going to get hate from Canes fans for being honest. But like 2 hours ago on the stream, we talked Canes. We were honest. Just good honesty. Got no hate for the Canes. Got no hate for the Stars. I'm just an honest guy. Yeah, we had Canes for dinner. Shout out Mincy. Just the thing about honesty.
Yeah, Mincy, man.
The thing about honesty is people often confuse honesty with hate. No hate in our heart. Our heart's in net. Really gonna have a heart attack. I see. I'm not like Wit. I'll quack for you if you want me to quack. I'll quack for you. I'm not afraid of it. I already said I would rather play Edmonton with a hurt McDavid than Anaheim. I don't like that's just nothing wrong with saying that. I respect the Ducks. You all know I respect the Ducks. I was on biggest hockey podcast in the galaxy. Spittin' Chicklets beginning of the season said they're going to be a top 3 team in the Pacific. They were. You could make the argument they were. It's not even an argument. They were the best team in the Pacific all season. Or rather, most of the season, and then they had a skid at the end of the season, and they fall to third. And I thought, as an astute hockey mind, it's going to be tough for them to beat the Oilers. Yes, they have that vet mix and everything. That's why I love so much about their team makeup, and adding John Carlson to it makes it even better and scarier. Like, they have such a good mix of veterans who have been there before and know what it takes to win the cup, and all that youth with their inexperience. It's such a great mix. I got so much respect for it. I love the Honda Center. I love the pond. I love how loud it gets. I love their theatrics. I love the duck mask. I love what they're doing in their promo game. I got so much respect for Anaheim. I just wish that we got Trevor Zegras and not Philly, but that's okay. I can't learn what I'm already fluent in. I can't learn Quack. I'm already fluent in it. I'm high on Quack plenty of times this season. I loved watching the Quack attack. You know what I'm saying? I got no hate. I only got respect. So that's just me being straight up honest with you, all right? The Ducks are good, and I look forward to hopefully having this series with them and making a lot of great memories along the way.
Quack. Right?
Quack.
That's what they say.
That's what I say. I'm not afraid to quack. I'm really not afraid to quack.
Ducks be quack.
Connor said Bo Naylor warning track.
Oh.
I dotted that pick.
I saw a Guards fan tweet, all Bo Naylor had to do was get back to a minor league park to be good again. Checks out, send him down.
I loved it because he was playing at that park. And the A's just always feel like they play like 12-7 games. Yeah, so the pot's going to get bigger.
Oh,
yes.
Grows?
Yes.
Now we're talking.
Fourth line's been terrific.
Is it like
I mean the Ducks got a D-man playing on their fourth line. Like the Ducks are just I people forget. I went to the Honda Center for a playoff game, me, Lukey, Markey.
Oh yeah.
Ducks Kings. How did that end? It's a great question, Lukey, because you and I make fun of people leaving the building all the time early in big games and playoff games. Well, how about this? We took the train to the game. Kings Ducks. I want to say it was game 1 overtime. Great game. It was either 1-0 or 2-1 final. And Markey made us leave the game early. We got to see a few minutes of overtime before he said, it might have been like a Ryan Getzlaf game winner. I don't remember.
That does sound right.
But we had to leave early to go catch the train. Well, here's the thing. They stopped. The train didn't leave until the game ended. It was waiting for everyone. So we get out there to the train. Watching the game on my phone. Watching the game on my phone. Game ends. Train still hasn't left. All these people start pouring in. They all made the train. Me and Lukey didn't want to leave, but what are you going to do? Jackson Lacoma is a beaut.
Yeah, the train is scheduled around game time and game finish.
I mean, Banana, I don't really care about how any fan base tweets, and every fan base is the same. Our fan base is the exact same on Twitter as anyone else. Utah fans, I don't care how they're tweeting. Like, anyone will do that. We'll do that, or you guys, I don't mess with it. Other guys will do. And I have no issue with Mammoth fans or any fans of the other 31 in the National saying that the crowd was bad, because it was a bad crowd in games 2 and 5. I spoke about earlier. It doesn't make sense to me. The reasoning why does not make sense to me. And leaving early is a joke. I just Mitchie.
Mitch.
Wee. Wee. Mitch Marner with what we thought was the dagger, and then back with the dagger, and they're showing those guys again. See you in round 2, Duckies. See you in round 2. See ya, player.
But the real
See ya,
question is,
player.
will you actually see them?
See ya in round 2.
You might never watch the game.
Duckies looking forward to a great series. VG Quack.
You should wager Whitney.
Mitchie.
You should friendly wager Whitney for that Ducks mask. He's got to give
Marky, if we blow a 4-1 lead with 7.5 minutes left, it's not my fault.
Yeah, seriously. Are we gonna blame Levy? Because he also said it's the dagger. I tweeted dagger emojis.
No, Wischusen says the dagger.
Oh yeah, whatever. You know what I mean.
I'm sorry for being confident in my group. We played the exact game I expect us to play. I did think there was legitimate shutout potential tonight. I said to whoever I was talking to, I think I was talking to Yandel on the FaceTime after mostly. I said that this is like a game that will go out and win like 5-1, 5-2. And we'll just get out to an early lead and physically impose our will. We wore them down. We killed them in game 4. We killed them in game 5 with those big moments to tie it, force overtime, win it in overtime and double overtime. We ripped their soul out. This is what we do. We have a terrific game 6 record. We're so good. I brought up at the beginning of the stream. We win to Dallas, being 6-0 in a game 6. All 12 forwards play so well in these games. All 16 men, the goaltending. That's not. I mean, yeah, it's coaching to an extent, but that's the identity of this franchise. We just get into these spots and we. And they're dead in the water.
Richie, Patty.
Like, dude, if this youth, like, they're dead. Great series. As for neutral hockey fans, that'd be a very fun series to watch. I'm sorry that game 6 wasn't electric and didn't lead to a game 7, but we played the game we needed to play. Carter Hart was terrific. Stinks he gave up the armpit goal, but
I know.
But like I'm completely fine he gave that up because we passed the test with flying colors right after, and I'd rather that than a shutout, to be quite honest.
It's good.
Just don't let that.
Yeah. It's good. Resilience and insurance. You know.
I wonder if they're gonna end up pulling Veggie. Hey, this is your season. You should pull. No, I'm not afraid to say quack. Vegas in 6.
What's
And then Vegas in 7 against Colorado, Minnesota, and then Vegas in 5 in the Cup.
what's the sound of Beth means?
Quack. BG Quack. I ain't afraid.
Are you afraid of no Bills player?
It's just we saw it at the end of the second period in game 5. That's the standard. And then you see it for a full 60 tonight. That's the standard. We didn't play our game most of this series. The PK rocked. PK was the best part of our series. And honestly, the fourth line, even with their blips in game 5. I think the best parts of our series were PK no Subban, then the fourth line, and then Brett Howden. Shea Theodore ahead of Howden. Shea Theodore really flipped the switch on the series with the OTGWG in game 4, and then how he set up Pavel in game 5, and then how they ripped Theodore. Those are my 3 stars of the series. PK no Subban, PK no Subban's first star. Second star is fourth line. Third star is Theodore. Like, they played really well. You could go to Jerry and Mook's stream. That stream's done in 10, 15 minutes. I'm not afraid of the quack. I'll say quack.
Just an animal noise. Just an animal noise.
Utah needs one quick here in the next minute or minute and a half if they have any hope to get in this hockey game. Into the series, it was obviously very tilted towards the Golden Knights experience.
Now they pulled with 4 left, but they didn't pull with 5 left. It just don't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Marner out there with Smith and Sissons.
If you're pulling at 4, why aren't you pulling 5?
It's so backward. Patrick Wawa pulled the second. Marner scored the 4th one.
Right, you're down 3.
All right. Let's get Mitchie as Hattie. Get him as Hattie. No! What the heck, Weatherman? Cole Smith, I think they just flashed the camera. He just did no, Mitch needed his Hattie. Oh, Marky, can I say it's over now? Come on, bruh. Sorry for knowing this team. You gotta let Mitch whatever.
Oh,
that's so funny. Oh, I will love Mitch Hattie right after Pat. What are you gonna do? Vegas in 6. Yep. That's baseball, Vegas. That's baseball. Hey, shout out to the Utah Mammoth. Great series. You gotta think bright future. I was wrong about JJ Paterka. That trade was repulsive. Who cares about Kesserling? It was really just Doan Paterka. Doan's way better. Paterka's nothing. Paterka might not be a playoff player. They need to look into trading Paterka probably, and just cut in the loss. That's baseball. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, let's give Utah a ton of credit. They're a big, fast, up-and-coming team with a ton of skill.
Gunther and Cooley are just going to get better. Schmaltz, I hope, is still going to get better. ideally, it's so tough. Like the Central's just so good, and that's why. Like I don't want to see Utah next year as the WC1. I don't want to play Utah in the first round next year. Like I'd rather, but then you're flirting with Dallas or Minnesota as the WC1 that you got to play because you're assuming Colorado. The West 1 spot is so important because the West or because then the Pacific 1 or the Central 1 has such a much tougher matchup with WC1 than WC2. I mean, the Avalanche got by. They didn't play a first round series. And LA still playing tough. No, I don't care about the Athletics. Vegas doesn't care about the Athletics. I'm out here. Over under hurdle goals in round 2. That's tough. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Oh, PK retweeted me. He Heck yeah.
I want a special sit down at I just want a special sit down recording of you, Heat Daddy.
we gotta get PK on Mostly or something. Oh, could we get him on Wob? You're setting hurdle goals for the second round 1.5. That's gotta be like plus 800.
PK responded, said, "Can't handle the heat."
To me?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I like how he just goes.
He leans into it.
Yeah. I missed this one the other day. I miss this velvet.
Yeah. I might have to send them. I'm going to send one of my golf pictures and just say, rate the fit.
What say you, pal?
Let's see, PK. Let's see it, playa. You the man, PK. You the man, PK. Fashion. Just two guys who know fashion, talking, clothes, and puck. It's all out or nothing. Respect. Me and PK are boys now. We gotta get them on something to talk about. I would set the hurdle goals. Sorry for getting sidetracked. I would set the hurdle goals at half a goal, and I would go minus. I would go minus 160 for the over. If they play Carlson, who's out of the lineup, it has to be Colasar. The fourth line is sticking. That is very evident. The fourth line is here to stay. The fourth line, the identity line, they try to tee up Cassidy with and couldn't make it work. The vision that McCrimmon had with this, we're seeing it in real time. I thought we gave up too much for Dow. I didn't think the Hague return was good enough with Sissons and Lozon. Both of them are really coming into it after shaky starts, and then you pay a pretty decent price for Cole Smith. And like, what the heck? Why? He hasn't done anything in his career. He's married to former Barstool Sports advisor, weather girl, Hannah. And those three, like, who cares about the price if you win a cup? I don't care about the price if I win a cup. Those three are crushing it, aside from a few periods in Game 5. Gunther just want to shoot it so bad. It has to be Colasar out. And I think the third line becomes Carlson at center, you play Hurdle on the wing, and then you're not getting rid. We're starting Carlson back with Riley Smith. I think what we have with Marner, Stone, and Howden is exactly like those. That's what I was looking for. That's why I asked for when we're trying to find the right line combinations. I wanted Eichel with Dorofeyev. It has worked out very well for both of them. I wanted Howden to play up with them. I wanted Howden to play up with Marner and Stone. I wanted Barbashev to stick with Eichel. Like Marner and Stone together on the ice with their defensive prowess. And Marner as a center, I was very hesitant at first. It didn't really work for me under Cassidy, but that's just because the team was dysfunctional. Under Tortorella, Marner has been terrific, even if the point production isn't there. And people cared about regular season point production with this team, which is incorrect. It's not the right thing to do. Eichel's point production isn't abnormal here. It's just normal. But it's how you play in the postseason that we care about. Like in Cassidy's system, you're not going to go nuclear. Carter Hart killed it tonight. Absolutely killed it. If Kolesar's not the man out when Carlson returns, I'm gonna be shocked. I expect Carlson back. Let's call it game 3. I could see him rushing for a game 2 though and getting in on home ice. But what great series. Played a perfect game tonight. Genuinely perfect. Good series to Utah. Played the exact hockey game. Exact hockey game we needed to play tonight. The exact hockey game I expected to play tonight. That's VGK Puck. You have been warned. Good for Utah. Heck of a season and series. I have zero interest in playing you round 1 next year.
Team moves on. And I have to think there's a big measure of respect that the Vegas Golden Knights roster has given
Dude, finding my GIF is impossible.
Yeah, they made the gift searching so bad.
It doesn't pop up every time. It's been like that since the dawn of time.
And they got rid of the frequently used for some reason.
That's annoying. I can't find my GIF.
The series where we started with Downtown and Cooley. I'm gonna kill you. What a game for Marner.
Can't even find my GIF because it doesn't show up in videos or photos.
Fourth line killed it. McNabb killed it. Carter Hart was excellent. Oh, man. I was pretty confident in this group at the beginning of the year, despite being hesitant about a few moves. I became incredibly pessimistic from January to March. I don't know what the exact dates were, but wasn't working with Cassidy. Can't believe the firing happened. Can't believe Tortorella was hired to be a guidance counselor. I became incredibly confident, irrationally confident after the third game of the Torch tenure when we beat Edmonton. And felt like a flip had been switched, and we're seeing why. And part of the reason why is we got to play in the Pacific. And in Connor McDavid's words, it's a pillow fight. And yeah, it is a pillow fight, but we used to be a pretty darn good team out the Central. And then you get Edmonton or Anaheim in round 2. I was confident against either. We get Anaheim. And then the hopes that you get a battered, a bruised, a worn down version of Colorado, Dallas, or Minnesota in the conference final when you've been able to skate free through the Pacific, whatever. That's the hope. I hope Minnesota, Colorado goes 7. I hope it's a war. I hope they're battered and bruised. And look at PK posted up. I might have to just wear what PK's wearing.
You said a flip has been switched. You meant
A switch has been flipped, whatever. I want to listen to PK.
Championship experience. They got a couple guys off this team that I would consider stars in the league. Jack Eichel, Mitch Marner, that showed up at key moments in this series to put this thing back. And Vegas saved their best game for tonight. They were the better team on the ice. That's clear. Lightning force a game 7 against Montreal. Every single game.
Yeah, our PK, that Utah power play is filthy. I said so many times throughout this. Like, the thing about these streams and these series and everything is I just end up saying the same things over and over and over again. But, like, I don't know. That's just kind of how it goes. That's baseball. That's just kind of how it goes. You took away Gunther's one-timer. Gunther got his shot off. In business words, Gunthvechkin. He got his shot off in this series once or twice. That kid is going to be such a superb National Hockey League player and the playoff menace over the length of his career. Got shut down this series. Logan Cooley was able to skate freely. Didn't really get to do it on the power play. Logan Cooley has moments in this series, but, like, I don't know who their leading goal scorer was. I would guess it was Lawson Krause. They played well. I don't think we played well this series, and then, switch the flip, as they say, in Game 6 and dominate. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I'm happy that we scraped and clawed our way back in Game 1. I'm happy that I don't know. I'd say we played a B- series. That'd be my grade, and we play an A grade Game 6. And I'm ready for the Ducks. Hopefully Game 1 Sunday. It'll definitely be Monday. What can you do? I'll be on stream with my hand on the golf cart. But yeah, that's baseball. Thank you for being. I'm not gonna be able to do streams for some of the games next series, so I don't know.
You'll hopefully be on stream.
I'll be on stream, correct? But, like, what I'm saying, thanks for being here, like stream, all that good stuff. Yeah, see ya. Okay, bye. Good series. Vegas in 6. And then Vegas in 6, and then Vegas in 7, and then Vegas in 5. 16 wins. Nick Dowd said it. You could lose 12, still raise that beautiful trophy. People, I don't know. I'm confident. Okay, bye.